Mobbing in the Bentley, smoking moon. Hey, rocks. Hey, pocket full of mother. Blue.
What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to ONDGAS Show, and we're back with another video, guys. And today it's gonna be a really exciting vlog. We'll be talking about Crawfish. If you see behind me, you might know where we're at. Finally, the day has come where Crawfish is back. Is it back to life? Back from the dead? Back from where, Frank?
Yeah, it's back to life now with some upgrades, bigger motor and bigger turbos.
That is correct. Also, as you guys know, we ended up going with the billet motor. So we got a billet motor. We got bigger turbos than the ones that we had before, but not as big as the ones we had way before. I don't know if that makes sense.
Yeah, the ones we had at first that took forever to spool up.
Yes, the ones that didn't work that well, those are the really big ones. We're not using those. And we're not using the small ones that we had before. We're using in between the original ones that we had and the big ones that Jose still has over there at Spila. We got something right in the middle, and that's what we got going on right now. We also did bigger pump, bigger injectors, all brand new wiring. My boy Flaco, we wired the whole truck. Then we ended up going with the new Holly system, switch panel, pretty much everything new. So we're right here with my boy Flaco. We're gonna be giving you guys an update on the Crawfish. So let's go talk to Flaco. All right, here it is, guys. It looks bigger. Everything looks bigger. Even though we don't have the big intake, we got a smaller intake, but the valve covers look bigger. Of course, we got bigger turbos. This is not bigger, it's the same one, right?
That's the same one.
But it's shorter.
No, actually this moved out because of the block. The block is a tall deck, so it actually moved out, but at the same time the motor moved down.
Okay.
The motor went down maybe like an inch and a half.
Inch and a half.
Yeah. So I had to add a piece here. I had to cut one side of the header.
I seen that.
And I had to add on the other side of the header.
So you added over there and you cut over here.
Yes.
Okay.
Whatever I cut here, I added over there.
Does it make a difference because this one's shorter and that one's longer?
No,
It doesn't. Okay.
same thing.
It's the same thing.
The difference is because this head actually has the intake and exhaust valve backwards as a LS1 or LS7 head or anything anything LS.
Okay.
Same style as a Ford.
So we don't have an LSX, we don't have a Dart. This is a whole different deal.
Energy block.
Energy block. It's all billet. It's a billet motor. Cast head still.
It's still cast head.
Okay.
Yeah. It's a solid head, but it's still cast.
454.
454.
Small block.
Yes.
It's not a big block. Some people get confused. Big blocks, usually back in the day, the 454s are big blocks, but this new stuff, it's a 454 cubic inch, but it's still a small block.
Yep.
Now it's a tall deck, which is a little bit bigger than the small block, but it's still not considered the big block.
No. The tall deck basically allows you to run a 60mm cam.
Okay.
This one has a raised cam also, and the tall deck, you can run a bigger stroke.
Okay.
On the crank.
Okay.
Making it bigger cubic inches. Like this block, you can go up to 520 cubic inches if you really wanted to.
It'll be a lot thinner. The walls will be a lot thinner.
Well, the stroke is a lot bigger.
Okay.
It allows you to run a larger stroke.
I got you.
Yeah.
Besides that, we ended up going with bigger turbos, of course.
Yes. They're 88s.
But we have 79s.
Yes, but comparing to your old 88s,
The big ones.
the big ones,
Yes.
these are still smaller than those.
Smaller.
The backside, the wheel is not as big.
Okay.
This is a 96 wheel. The ones on the other ones,
106.
I think they were 106s.
Yes.
So they were way too big.
Way too big.
So these are 96s, still an 88 the front. It's the new cover, and it allows them to make a larger compressor. That's why the cover is a lot bigger. So if you take the cover off, the backside of the compressor is real large.
Okay.
So it flows more air.
Compare it from Garrett to forced induction. They're pretty much the same deal. It's just different brands.
Yeah, different brands, different design. The blade design is different.
Okay.
Whatever Jose does, it's different in the front and the back.
Okay.
To make it basically flow more air.
Okay.
You can't do a comparison like one versus the other because everything's kind of different.
Everything's different.
Yeah, I mean they got their own designs and stuff like that, and it is a dual ball bearing.
Okay. And this is the best turbo that we can get this size. It's like the best of the best.
Yeah, I mean they have like
it comes with all the options. That's what I mean.
It's got all the stuff. Of course, they have a larger inducer, which it can be 91 or 94.
Okay.
But we went with the 88s. The 88s, it'll make enough power that the motor can handle.
But I'm saying this 88, 96, we got like the bells and whistles, that we can get for this size. Okay.
Yeah.
So we've been running Garrett's for the longest, but now we changed out to forced induction, and you have forced induction on your personal vehicle, so they're pretty good turbos.
Yeah. Basically everything I do, I run a forced induction.
Yeah. Okay. You're good buddies with
Jose.
Okay.
Yeah, we got a good relationship.
So big shout out to Jose. They actually got us the turbos quick. He hooked us up with the price. So we're gonna be running forced inductions for the first time, or you have forced induction?
I had both sides. Yeah, right.
Now I think he's got a forced induction though.
You got
I have
forced
forced
induction
induction
right
now.
now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Before was the both.
So we're gonna try out these forced induction. I'm sure they're gonna be working pretty good. Anything else that we did outside besides the engine and the turbos?
Besides everything, change everything on the truck.
Yeah. Well,
I mean, everything did get changed. I don't know if you've noticed, but this is different.
that's what I'm saying. This is different.
That's your fuel filter now.
There's another tank over there.
Correct.
That's for the oil.
Oil.
This is the fuel filter.
That's your fuel filter.
Oh, okay.
See, before you had a fuel filter under the intake, which is a small, 100 micron filter.
Okay.
So this is what I use on all our race cars. It's actually a spin-on filter. It's
Okay.
very similar to an oil filter.
Okay.
And it just basically, flows more fuel. This bracket obviously got changed to what it was before.
That's a new one, yes.
Because of the motor.
Okay.
As you can see now you can see the timing chain on it. It's got a Jessel belt timing chain on it.
can see it. I see the
Versus
belt.
before it didn't have that. The motor came complete. The intake is a lot different. Just everything got changed though. Like I said, the motor did get moved down.
Yeah.
Because it was kind of high. So I moved it down as much as I could to be able to clear the 4x4.
The 4x4 stuff.
This motor also uses a dry sump. So that's why we've got this tank here, and we've got a 5-stage oil pump on it, which
Okay.
it's external. You can see it right there. That's the oil pump on it. So it runs off a belt.
New injectors.
New injectors.
Bigger injectors.
850s,
And we had,
550s.
and then pump.
The pump,
Bigger.
yep,
So bigger pump, bigger injectors, bigger motor, bigger turbo,
bigger everything.
bigger everything, and everything's new.
Everything's brand
Also,
new.
you had said that you had changed the wiring on the
I
truck.
did rewire the truck. You can see the switch panel that you had before. As you remember, it was that janky,
Yeah, it was an old school one. Look.
Yeah, so now
Oh,
you can turn
shit.
the power on. And so now you've got a little carbon fiber switch panel on there.
There you go. So this is new.
Yeah, that's new. And same thing. This is your boost controller.
Okay.
This is your lights, and that's all the lights,
Okay.
parking lamps, and then all lights.
Okay.
This is of course interior lights.
Okay.
This is your ignition, and of course that's
The
your start.
So ignition, fuel.
Yeah, your auxiliary is your boost controller still, and everything over there behind that panel got taken out, and all the wires for the computer are new. Everything that goes to the motor, the LED switch panel that you see right there, that's new.
Yeah. What is that? Because we didn't have
That
that.
comes with the switch panel.
Okay.
Yeah, that comes with the switch panel. As you can see on the bottom side, there's another small box. That's for your EGTs.
The Holly.
Yes. So now we got EGTs on the motor as well.
Okay.
We can monitor each cylinder a lot better. Also, just kind of comparing the plug and looking at the EGT, we can make decisions on tuning. And like I said, everything just got changed around, and of course this was already there.
Yeah.
You don't have the air to water deal anymore,
the big
so
tank no more. Yeah.
freed up some space there.
We can add another seat.
Yeah.
Yeah, you
Right.
can add another seat on it.
Once
Now
on the
this
right.
pedal is going to be changed. It's basically going to be a rod directly to the throttle body. They're going to fabricate a pedal on it, and then they're going to run a rod from here to the throttle body. So
What's the difference between that and a cable?
well, the cable can snap, the rod won't.
It's just directly.
Correct.
When you move it, gotcha.
It'll just be a fixed point. So make it a lot easier.
Make it a lot easier.
Yeah.
So we had a electric throttle body before, and we never had problems with it. But a real racer, a real motor, real race car would have that other stuff that we were talking about.
The good thing is with the mechanical pedal, they'll be able to put a little stopper deal over your foot. So
So I can pedal it.
for whatever reason, let's just say the throttle gets stuck, you can pull back yourself on the gas pedal, and it'll close it.
Okay.
Correct.
I've seen those.
So it's just the added safety to it.
Yeah. It's a little thing that goes on top of it right here, right?
Yep, that's-
And then you can actually,
Pull it back.
Pull it back, yeah.
If in case you need to, you can do so. Everything else around here just kind of very similar. Just all this stuff got rewired. Everything, all the wires are ran. Everything's new. And if in case there's something that we need to chase down, I know exactly where it's at now. So also added another solid state relay though, because there is 2 dumps on the transmission, and there was only one of them. So I had to add a second one, so we can control the second dump.
So this is right there, dump.
That one, and then the one on top is for the dumps.
Okay.
Yep, so that's a new one also.
So, all this is new. There's more electronics, of course. Big tank is out.
Yep.
Since we're not using the air to water anymore, we don't have to put ice and none of that stuff. Actually looks a lot cleaner. Looks a lot better. This switch panel looks real nice, real racy. I feel like I'm gonna be going
It's
real
a lot better
fast.
switch panel than the one you had before. The other one, sometimes on vibrations, they tend to turn off or just do something funky.
Oh yeah.
So this is an actual
This is
rocker panel, so
this is the real deal.
it'll stay on.
Nice, like it. So right now the throttle body doesn't work.
The throttle body don't work. Well, you cannot accelerate it. You can outside, but not from in
Not
here.
through the inside, okay.
Yeah.
So we're gonna be have to taking this truck to Skinny Man today or tomorrow morning. Well, yeah, overall, real nice. We're gonna be adding another parachute.
I would. Just because
Might be going faster now.
Yes, you wanna have it there if you need it.
Yeah. Okay.
So definitely, add both chutes on it. It definitely make it better. It definitely stop better once we start running, fast enough at HMP to where you're gonna need both chutes.
Both. Yeah.
Yeah.
So after the pedal, the motor mounts, we need to do some motor mounts, right?
He's gonna do some kickdown bars from this bar here to about right here.
Okay.
And that's just gonna add some added strength to the motor plate.
To the motor plate, and then
I don't have anything to bend pipe, so of course he's gonna get it done.
so Skinny Man will be doing that, the pedal, and then I'll talk to him about the parachute, and hopefully we can remove that one and do a parachute deal. Well, there it is, guys. 450 Ford, billet motor, bigger turbos, and this truck's gonna be fucking for sure now. You also do have an event coming up here pretty soon, right?
Oh yeah.
Which is
in October after
OTM.
OTM.
I know it's after OTM,
OTM.
and I know you are the sponsor for the 4x4 class.
Yep.
And I'm sure you're gonna want to take this one.
Oh yeah.
So save the date.
Saddle
for that
up.
One. Yeah.
Saddle up in 4x4s.
Yeah.
Should be pretty good.
We're about 3 months away.
Yeah.
Are we ready?
Oh, yeah, saddle up.
So 3 months and some change. We'll be having OTM over there, and then after that, Full Throttle Promotion is gonna be having an event here at HMP here at local track, and my boy Flaco is gonna be the one sponsoring the 4x4 class, and this truck obviously is gonna be there. So that's gonna be pretty exciting. So we gotta be testing here pretty soon.
Yeah.
When do you think we go testing? Or we should wait because it's fucking hot.
It is hot. But I mean, once we get it loaded up on the dyno, and then on the dyno, I'm just gonna go ahead and clean up fuel on some low boost. I mean, we're not really gonna turn it up on the dyno.
Okay.
The rest of the tuning, as we've done before, we do at the racetrack.
At the track, yeah. So you put like 1,000 on the dyno.
Yeah, something simple, just like wastegate stuff, and then just kind of clean up all that. And basically, that's all like your burnout area, and spool up, and just make sure that everything is right. And from there on, we'll start putting some boost on it. We'll start checking plugs and monitoring everything, so we can, start putting some more power.
That's what's up.
Should be pretty good.
We're really excited. We're ready for that. Yeah, this truck's been down for a couple of months already, but it's been in a good way.
Yeah, man, it sounds different.
Well, let's
Very
turn it on.
different.
Shit, we too much talking. Too much
sounds
talking.
real different.
Let's turn it on and hear it.
Very, very different.
Hey, bro, my boy Alex felt the disrespect, bro. Oh, just something simple, about 1,000.
Yeah.
No enough for the 500 horsepower.
Oh, it's like
Just
a
something
1,000
simple.
is nothing, bro. It's like wastegate.
Rio,
What we need?
this right here, you're gonna hold on to it for your dear life.
I'll make a necklace.
You're gonna make a necklace, and you know why? Because this is the only spark plug socket that fits on this head.
You cannot lose that, bro.
You cannot lose this. Now, this is the only one that fits on it, just because the angle of this head is, it's got a real steep angle.
Before you get into details, can we order more?
Order 5.
Yeah, you can.
5 more.
I mean, it's we can get it on Snap-on. The same. You just gotta show it to him in the same way.
Let me call my guy. I got a guy for Snap.
Once a month.
This one, you're gonna have to put it on and then take the plug off. Instead with the ratchet, it's gonna be with the wrench. You loosen it up and then you take it off. Once we get to that point, I'll show you why. It's just because the way the headers are and everything fits on it, it's like super fucking tight.
There you go.
Yeah. So hold on this to your dear life.
It'll be a whole NASCAR pit crew, bro.
Aquí hay que hacer una cadenita, güey, para que no se te pierda.
Yeah, for real.
Mira, ya se
I'll put it in my pocket, bro.
Ready, goes.
Bro.
Speechless. This is incredible. It sounds way different than any other truck that I've ever heard. Not saying because it's Crawfish and you know it's our truck or whatever, but how does it sound, Flaco?
Man, it even sounds better than Mona.
It's a different sound.
I know.
I don't know if it's the turbos, the motor, or what.
It's just a combination of everything. Like of all the motors, and honestly, I've never used this builder before.
Okay.
But obviously, there's something different that in the head and everything that they did. This is the first motor that I can hear a chirp out of the exhaust sound.
I hear it too.
Yes.
I hear it too.
And now you used to hear that chirp a lot on the big motors, like all the big blocks from back in the day. When you would hear that sound, you knew that it was a big motor.
Okay.
And this one has a real distinct chirping sound
It does
to it,
have
which
it.
sounds pretty good.
It has a different tone to it. Now, this truck has always had its own tone to it, but it doesn't sound the same, but it sounds better than before. And it has like a little whine, little whistle, you know? I don't know, it's hard to explain. But
It is, because it has like almost like a whining, but it's not.
It's
like
not.
It's want to breathe, like it wants to go already.
it wants to go, it's
Yeah.
sucking air.
You can definitely hear. I mean, you put your hand right here. I mean, you can feel the air just by idling.
Yeah.
I mean, it's moving a lot of air.
Yeah.
It is moving a lot of air. Huh? That's mainly a lot of what you're hearing. All the airflow that it's moving.
That's what it is. It kind of has like a little whistle to it, you know what I mean? And then the exhaust does have a different tone coming out. And I mean, it's just the motor sounds badass. It sounds really, really nice. It's not, like I said, not because, but I've never heard another truck sound like this. It sounds really good. I mean, it sounds good, it looks good, and it should be fucking here pretty soon. The turbos look good like this now. Should we polish them or add some sauce to it?
Some bling to it.
Some bling, bro. I was thinking about gold. I don't know. Some gold. We could do some gold, like gold wheel, a little bit of gold somewhere else here, maybe the intake, you know, maybe the V-locks or something. I don't know. I want to change it up a
have to
little
think
bit.
about that.
Yeah, either that or red.
Yeah, like the red Venom right now.
Yeah,
Like the Flaco wheels.
yeah.
Like if it was me, I would definitely polish this so that way all this matches.
Okay,
Because this is just like what you had before.
okay.
You know, they can polish this side and it'll match all this stuff. Of course, they can redo this
Yeah,
stuff.
redo that. Yeah,
so
yeah.
that way all that matches. And then you can do something with the cold side, which is gonna be all this stuff.
Yeah,
And then of course this, and you can leave this billet. That way, you know.
yeah. You have a contrast.
But
to it.
definitely, you can, you can change it up. If it was me, I would do, just because the way the black and the billet looks,
Uh-huh.
it matches pretty good. I would have done this, the same as that,
Black.
powder coated black. Leave all this billet, and then possibly maybe do this black. Then of course, this right here is gonna have to stay that. Or
Yeah.
if they can do it, they can. And then you can have all this black with the billet inserts, and then you have your billet back cover, so it just kind of separates a little bit. But like I said, you're gonna have to think about that,
Yeah.
and then make a decision on what you want to do with it. Add your own sauce, but
It's either or. I mean, we had chrome before,
Yeah.
and it looked really, really good. It's just really hard to keep it clean. So that's the only. But we still have time to think about. Right now, our goal is to get this thing running, go to the track, test it out, and see how fast we're gonna go with it. Also, we lost a little bit of weight.
oh, we did probably lose. I haven't put it on the scales yet, just because once everything's done, and then we'll load it on the scales with you in it. But I want to say that minimum we lost 200 pounds.
200. That's good.
Minimum.
That's a lot. That's a lot for a race
you
truck.
can see that it does sit higher.
It does.
That it does sit higher, which that's no big deal. We can lower the spanners down and
Yeah.
we can bring it down. The steering, it still has to be aligned back again. 'Cause
aligned, yeah.
That got changed, and
Well, 200 pounds in a racing world is a lot.
yeah.
So it should be making a difference just by the weight
Oh, yeah.
as it is. And then of course we got way more power now. We got bigger turbos and all that good stuff, and better wiring. So everything is. I feel like we got the right combination. Everything.
We still left the same converter. We haven't changed the stator on it, but because it's hard to just go out changing stators
Yeah.
without even knowing
Yeah,
what it's
exactly.
gonna do.
And then just doing all these changes all at once.
Correct.
So once we go out, we can see if we're gonna change the stator or whatever.
And it might not need to be changed. It might be good, but we'll make that decision once we start putting some power to it.
The converters is not even a year old, so which is what Neil Chance.
Yeah, and we can just change the stater. That's no big deal.
And
We
it'll-
can call Marty. We can send them some data once we get some data, and then we can get a stater for it.
There you go.
Yeah.
All right, guys, let's go over here before we load up Crawfish. My boy Flaco, he don't only do engine swaps here and tuning. My boy also builds turbo kits. And this is a one wicked turbo looking truck. Now we got a little crazy with Crawfish. You know, Crawfish is loud and everything, but this thing is really, really nice. Flaco, tell us a little bit more about this truck. We know it's our buddy's Juan Transmission, homeboy Juan Transmisiones. He's been in the game for
Long time.
long time. I used to ride bicycles, and this guy already had a race truck. He's been working on this truck for a couple of years now. What, maybe 2?
2 years, I think. And I got this truck maybe 4 months ago. I got it in here. The motor, this is the motor that came out of Mona.
The first one.
The very first one.
Okay.
It's a billet motor. It's a 450 cubic inch.
Okay.
And it's a Noonan block, Noonan head, Noonan intake. It's just all Noonan billet stuff.
Billet head, billet block and billet head.
And intake.
And intake, everything, baby.
Everything, baby.
Wow.
Everything.
We only got the billet motor cast head, and this one's just a little smaller cubic inch, but it doesn't really matter. It's right there. It's the same numbers. But this is the old motor that Mona Lisa had before. And then tell us about, the everything. Everything
The
looks
turbo is, they're 88 millimeters. This is the previous version and the one that you got.
Okay.
The ones you have is the upgraded version of this.
Okay.
So
we got the newest ones.
yeah, so
okay.
when we got these, they didn't have those yet.
Okay.
So of course we're stuck with these, which is no big deal. These will still make a lot of power.
Yeah.
But it's also an 88, 96 wheel.
Okay.
You know, we got custom headers, of course.
Yeah, these look nice.
The motor is really low. Jason Flores, which actually did
Crawfish.
Gotcha. Built this truck.
Nice.
So shout out to him.
Big shout out to my boy Jason. Yeah, he's the one that did Crawfish. He's the one that did the first Crawfish 1.0 and then 2.0, and then we ended up doing 4-link, and he's the one that did all the chassis work on this one. Well, he's actually the same guy that did
everything.
this one. Truck. And this is a full tube chassis truck, right?
No. It's still got
it's
stock
still got,
frame.
Okay, still stock frame.
Stock frame. Yep, they still got stock frame.
Nice.
It is a 4-link. The motor sits real low on this compared to
that
Crawfish,
one. Yeah.
Just because this is a 2-wheel drive.
2-wheel drive, yeah.
Yes. So we need the motor to be lower. That way it doesn't try to wheelie or do some funky stuff.
And it's a whole different world from a 2-wheel drive to a 4x4.
Correct.
It's not the same deal. It's not like, at the end of the day, it's a trucks, but when you're this serious and going this fast, 2-wheel drive and 4x4 really matters. That's a difference. So this motor has to sit a little lower, maybe a little bit more to the back or whatever the case may be. This is a full-blown race truck right here. Yeah. We can see the firewall is not even original.
Yeah.
So it should be a little light.
It should be.
It should be.
It should be pretty light. On something like this, definitely once it's set and done, the 4-link differs a lot from what we got set up in your truck.
Okay.
The 4-link will be completely different, just because the truck's a lot lower, the motor's a lot lower, and just because of how everything is going to work.
Yeah.
So a lot of changes there. But as far as the combination, like I said, it's very similar in cubic inch size. The blocks, this is a Noonan block. Yours is Energy. Very similar. Yeah. Very similar, both blocks. The heads, they're just as big. Both, of course, different design, Noonan versus the ones you got. And, I did all the fabrication of the headers, turbos, intake pipe, exhaust, just everything. It's already got a transmission in it. You can see I got boxes and boxes of electronics. So I'm going to start wiring this truck. I'm going to start doing the wiring on it. And then, of course, do shocks and this and that. And maybe a couple of months, we'll be able to get this one ready, and we'll be able to start making some shakedowns.
Yeah.
So
this truck, how much power would this truck have?
Well,
turn up. Let's just say a good amount. I know it's not going to be.
Turned up safe. It'll easily make 2,400.
That's the power level when you come over here to Flaco's. It's 2,000 and up. If you got 1,500, I don't even know what you're doing, Frank, bringing your truck over here, bro.
Alrighty then.
Hey, bro, I was gonna say Alex, bro. What's Alex even doing here?
2,000 and up over here, bro. It's 2,000 and up.
I ran this motor on, it was like 55, 58 pounds of boost.
Okay.
It made about 3,000 horsepower.
Oh, 3,000. Okay, so it's capable of going all 3,000. What about that one over there?
Same deal. It's capable of doing the same.
3,000 horsepower club over here.
Yeah.
That's nice.
It'll be able to
just go. Let's go, bro. It's a badass truck. It's a real nice truck, bro. I like the stance of it. It's real nice. The wheels, the turbo kit looks fucking crazy.
The turbo placement's a little different than all the other ones.
Yeah.
Me personally, I like to keep them behind the grill.
Yeah.
They're in a little bit of an angle. Just kind of everything flows pretty good though. The headers and everything.
Later on, when we start going faster on Crawfish, we're gonna have to put a hood on that one. And maybe later on, we're gonna have to do this on Crawfish.
Maybe.
So we can put a whole front clip.
Yeah.
Sellado, nada más que tenga los agujeritos.
Yeah.
And it's todo. Because the air does matter, right?
Yes. Well, definitely like right here, the cowl area.
Yeah.
When you're hauling ass, all the air is
that's what I'm saying.
getting stopped right there.
And we have that over there. So it's probably hurting us a little bit not having a hood and the turbos out the hood and everything. But it looks cool. We're going to get to a point where either we're going to choose either you want to look cool or want to go faster. and we want to go faster, so we might end up doing something like this. But that's later down the road. And
Later
then
down the road.
maybe we can put a whole front clip on the truck and stuff like that. Right now, you can actually pull up and get close to it and see all the. I like to pull up and see all this. This is what really gets me. Real nice.
This
stuff.
also has a dry sump.
Okay,
You see
which
the
is
tank right there?
Yeah.
Remember yours? Yours has this same filter.
Yeah.
Of course, this is a bigger filter,
Okay.
but same style.
Same style.
Yep.
¿Dónde va el fuel tank de esta? ¿O tú no lo
The
pones?
fuel tank is todavía no se lo hago.
Okay.
But it's gonna go somewhere in the bottom right there.
Okay.
Still got to get the same fuel filter that yours has, and it's got the pump in there and
Everything.
cam driven también, and just
So-
very similar combos.
We can say that it's a very, very similar combo, and this is on a two-wheel drive truck.
Correct.
And this truck will go a lot faster than this one.
Yes.
Because it's two-wheel drive, it's lighter.
Yep.
That one has the whole 4x4 front in the front. It's a lot heavier. You got to manage 4 tires, not just 2 in the back. You know what I'm saying? So it's a little harder. It's a competition
Yeah.
to make these big-ass trucks fast. But this is a real nice truck.
It'd be way harder than this one than that one.
Yes.
Yeah, because of the suspension and stuff like that. Yeah.
I mean, a lot of people think just because of 4x4s that they can leave with everything, and that's not the case.
That's not the case now.
Nah, I mean, well, you start braking, they start hopping up and down, and they start doing some funky
Yeah,
stuff.
so-
you still gotta manage power to get it to go down smooth and fast, smooth and fast.
Smooth and fast and safe and not
Yeah.
break anything. But this is a real badass truck. Metal door still?
Yeah, got steel doors. I mean, I'm sure they'll maybe swap them out.
Maybe swap them out later. We're running 315s on this one, or
This one's got 315s on it.
315s? So this is like real similar to Moonshine.
Very similar.
We got a big block on Moonshine and stuff like that, but it'll be very similar
Yeah.
in the pretty much in the same category race, right? If we got the same size tire. So yeah, because we're also running a 315 on Moonshine.
Lock wheels.
That's a Belloc. Oh, yeah, that's a Belloc. Yeah. All right, we're gonna be loading up Crawfish on the trailer. We got a ticket to Skinny Man, so let's go. Ahora sí como que quema más el alcohol, ¿no? ¿Por qué será?
Quemo más yo cuando lo
Quema más, it's burning more. The motor requires more fuel.
Ya, ahora sí como que huele y quema más culero que antes.
You're not used to it, that's what I am gonna try.
Moviendo el booty con nuestro flow. Ando bien high, vi que tu historia eres felona y velas en el TikTok. Y dale crema en la chica de andaba y me pone con su padre mi ganó. Bailale, muévele, súbale, grábale, pose si lo escuchaba.
Thing's scraping everywhere. You're scraping? he's over there changing tires or some shit.
This truck will smoke the 420. I'll call it right now. This thing is faster than Black Ops.
Is it?
Yes. I don't know if because I put it on sport mode and I have drag radials in the back, but this truck is way faster than Black Ops.
It looks like it moves, bro.
Yes. So before we give it away, we're gonna try it out. We gotta test it out, make sure it runs right and nothing's gonna break, because if it breaks, we can fix it right now. Yeah. So I want to give you guys something that is proven and tested. So can we do this tomorrow, Frank? When can we do this?
Yeah, we could definitely do it tomorrow. Even same spot in Mexico.
There's a little balance that goes lower once you get high speed.
Yeah,
And
we
you heard it?
Yeah,
It came down.
scraping the whole way.
Yeah.
So we need to deactivate that, but I do want to reverse perreo. But
That's pretty cool that the truck adjusts itself for the air velocity. Puts himself down so the airflow.
yeah, well, it's not it's the actual like a little extra balance that comes down.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
That's pretty cool. That's
Yeah.
what is the system itself. The whole functionality of the sport truck adjusts itself so it could be less friction with air friction.
What did he say?
Yes, but the thing is the truck's so low. Even though we picked it up from the front, we picked it up 1.5 inches, and it's still kind of low, but it still looks good though. Look, mira, donde se gastó.
Oh.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, that's the one that comes down.
Comes down, yeah. Which I was doing when I came down. I was like, oh shit, just
Like an exotic car.
It is.
Well, eventually it's gonna smooth itself out the way Beto.
Yeah, either we gotta take it off or unplug it, but this is a badass giveaway and it can be yours, guys. All you gotta do is shop ONDGAS.com, get your entries before it's too late. Now the winner will be taking this badass truck and $10,000 in cash, and the deadline July
16th at 11:59 p.m., which is Sunday. We end our giveaways always on 11:59 p.m. So you gotta make sure you get your entries in before that. It's 11:59 p.m. Central Time.
You know how many people message me like at 12:01 and be like, is it too late to shop? Like if they do it on purpose. Hey, where's the 420 at?
I'll take it out right now.
No, let's wait for tomorrow.
Right now.
No, let's wait for tomorrow. I got bottles. That's fine. You're gonna need more bottles. I'm gonna give you a full day to get you more bottles. Hey, make sure the nitrous kit is on. Make sure he got good tires. Make sure everything's good. Take off the hood, take off the doors, tailgate, bumpers, everything, bro. Cause this bitch is fucking.
If you're giving me that job, you're gonna want to sell that thing after I get done with it.
Nah. You got 24 hours to do what you gotta do.
We go get a pill tomorrow.
I don't need a pill shit.
We get some more.
I got you. I got you.
I bet.
Perreo versus the red Venom going down tomorrow.
Versus the world.
I'm Spider-Man, baby.
Yeah. Perreo's the gatekeeper, so he gotta race all the trucks. It's fun. You guys wanna watch it or not? You know what I'm saying? It's not like we're ganging up on Perreo. It's just trying to have a good time. We're waiting for Tana to fix up his truck so we can race him too.
Yeah, you ain't picking on him. It's just you're having fun.
Yeah, we're just having fun. He's the slowest truck, so we gotta race the slow trucks, you know what I'm saying? So we're waiting for you to get your shit together, cause Perreo versus Tiny will be, if you put a turbo on your truck, which is a 6.0, you're telling me that you will go 8 seconds.
Possibility.
Bro, what?
It's the
smoking
word.
crack
It's
or what?
the word on the street. So we,
Nah, you
Nah,
can't. You
fuck
can't.
no.
You can't.
Fuck no.
That 6.0 better be bore the fuck
No,
out.
it needs, you can start with the 6.0 platform, but of course you gotta bore it out. Bigger pistons, you know, all the whole bunch of
Fuel
shit, big
system,
heads, everything. Like a
suspension.
big, pretty much all you're using is the block, you know, and that's it.
Hey, your 408 ain't even gonna hold up.
Yeah.
It might hold up a little bit.
80?
Yeah.
Shit,
No,
walk
408.
fast.
So you take the 6.0, you convert it into a 408, and then you put the bigger pistons, the cranks, and all that stuff. But it's still hard to push 8 seconds, no?
Oh yeah, all day. It's not just okay. I got a 6.0 with a turbo, bro. You have to get a good transmission, good converter, a good setup, a good tune-up, good gearing, suspension, a good tire size. I mean, all that matters. At the end of the day, you can't just this truck. The one with the twins is gonna go fast. No, you have to upgrade little by little, and that's how you end up getting faster.
About a good 70,000, 60,000.
Good 60.
60,000 will make you a 8-second truck, but
Yeah.
that's just not a turbo and a 6.0, bro. I'll tell you that
It's
right
a little
now.
bit more complicated.
It's a little bit more complicated than that. But back to the giveaway.
That's right. This giveaway, like we said, it ends at 11:59 p.m. Sunday, July 16th. The way to get enters, you have option 1 right here, which is just paper sticker. Reflective in red gives you 50 entries. Second option is this one right here. Boom. Red on the gas, reflective sticker. Now those right there, each individually give you 50 entries. But if you purchase them together, it's a combo package and they give you 125 entries. That's an additional 25 entries free for purchasing the combo. Now, guys, I'm telling you, you got to take advantage of this sick truck. My boy Beto, he got out, he got excited on it. Beto typically doesn't get too excited, and when he gets off and he says he's fixing to dust Perreo, I think he's looking for that vengeance because Perreo gave Black Ops a run for his money, you know?
It sure did. I don't want to be a sore loser, but Frank was with me in the truck. The truck wasn't even on sport. We didn't even have drag radios, and it was taking off real late. Frank?
Yeah, once we hit the top end, it was coming. And I don't even think we were racing 1/8. It was probably like 500 feet.
Yeah, it's about 500 feet.
Yeah, it was a good race, but it took it. I mean,
Yeah, it is what it is.
It is what it is.
The only tricky part about that side of Mexico was that dip. And y'all kept hitting the dip all the time.
Yeah, we're racing this one on the feeder. We're racing in the United States. We're racing on 45 on this one.
Maybe Freddie lets us borrow his street.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, we need to go over there. Still got some race pendings with Freddie, which he called me today for some stuff, and we set up the day. So we're gonna be visiting Project Torque here pretty soon. Yeah, Black Ops is fast, but I feel like this one's just a little faster. And I don't know because we put it on sport, but I actually put it on sport modes right now, or because of the slicks. But it's a badass giveaway. I actually like this one a little bit more than the Black Ops.
Really?
Yes. Yeah. Sound system, badass. Interior, the look, bro. Look at the wheels. I mean, it's it. It's it.
It's a total package.
It's a total package. You can't.
We still gotta do a little bit more button ups here and there, like the emblem.
The emblems, I do want to change the exhaust. The exhaust sounds pretty good, but I actually want to go with the exhaust that we have of the Gen 1 Lightning. I need to see what kind of muffler it is so I can order the same one. That one sounds really good. So we're changing the muffler on this one. Other than that, it's ready to go. So get your entries before it's too late.
So yeah, just like my boy Beto said, get your entries in, because before you know it, this giveaway's over next weekend. Now the weekend's already coming up. That means you only got a matter of, I don't know, 8-9 days left. So get your entries in. One of you guys is gonna take this truck and 10 G's home. 10 G's in hard cash. That's a lot of money. That's a lot of money, bro.
You're taking a $60,000 truck plus $10,000 in cash. And only here at On The Gas. So get your entries. We're still shipping that truck out. We're gonna be shipping that truck out this week. It's scheduled for this week to go to Colorado. So who's taking this one?
So you could be that next lucky ODG winner, guys. And remember, about 2 weeks from now, 2 to 3 weeks from now, July 22nd, New Mexico Truck Fest. Your boys from On The Gas and the homie Freddie, we're pulling up and we're gonna give you guys a show. At Sandia Speedway, we're gonna pull up in New Mexico, July 22nd. And then after that, we got Colorado and then West Texas Truck Show Fest, guys. So line up those dates. Make sure you pull up.
We're going to the Hoonigans too.
Yeah.
In between there, we're gonna go to the Hoonigans again. We've gone to the Hoonigans 5 times.
5 times, that's crazy.
And all 5 times we have taken the W. And I don't know about the 6th time that we're going, because we're actually gonna be taking the monster truck, which is over there.
The circumstances are different.
Yeah,
but you're also taking something else too.
I'm also taking something else, so y'all stay tuned for that. Now, unfortunately, guys, we're not gonna be able to show you guys the racing until they air it out. But can we show them the behind the scenes, Frank? Like before we get to the...
Yeah, we'll show them the journey of going to Cali, the drive over there, setting up, and then once the races start, we're gonna have to cut it off.
There you go. So
that's right. Stay tuned, because this whole month is busy for us. We're networking. We also got October Truck Madness, which is going down October 14th at Texas Motor Speedway. It's an event you do not want to miss. It's one of our iconic events, and we're getting it better, guys. We joined up with the homies from Bandas y Trocas and creating this epic event. Right now, the artist lineup is sick, and we're still going to introduce another artist for you guys. Make sure you go get your pre-sale tickets at ticketon1.com. You search October Truck Madness, and you can purchase your tickets right now. Right now, they're at a very low price, so you want to take advantage of that price. Once we introduce another artist, the price is going to go higher. So don't tell me that I didn't warn you. You have up to August 14th to get those special deals, guys. We're also heading to Vegas to go network with some artist promoters, and you never know who we might book. And when we book that special artist, and tickets gonna skyrocket. So with that being said, guys, make sure you hit the subscribe button, that bell notification, drop this video a big thumbs up, and we're gonna holler at you guys on the next one.